Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this Felon Friday, August 22nd, and I'm here today with the latest edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. Courtney has a new man. Oh, yes, she does. And is Derek still stalking Monique? We're in 2025. Okay. They were how many years ago? Two, three, 10. I don't know. I've lost track. So is Derek still stalking Monique? Let's get right into this. So, first of all, happy Felon Friday, everybody. Make sure you have all your pregnancy tests ready. Make sure you let everyone know that it's Felon Friday because when people tell me that they don't watch Love After Lockup, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I feel like Zaria at that moment. Okay. So, first of all, let's get into Courtney. She got a new man, and it's not Will, and it's not Mark. Okay. So, here is her and her new man doing things, having breakfast, going to outdoor festivals, doing all the things that couples do during the summer. Okay, she's looking really happy with him. He is definitely not Will or Mark. Remember, this is the ad that she took out. Okay, and that's where Will met her, and probably Mark for that matter. But this is her new man. This is him on Facebook. Um, I wish them nothing but the best. Okay. So moving on. Brooke and JK, they are trolling all of us. Okay. In my honest opinion, they are not together and they are just playing the social media game. So, you know how I keep saying that JK has not posted Brooke at all on his social media? Okay. You see everything and everyone else but Brooke on his social media. Well, guess what? I woke up this morning and JK has suddenly posted a picture of him and Brooke on his social media. And Brooke has been posting pictures of them together lately. And she posted this picture of them together holding a baby. And now they have everybody in a tizzy thinking that it's their baby. No, you guys, that's her nephew. Okay. And the timing would totally be off because, in my opinion, this looks like maybe an 8 or 9 month old child. And if Brooke did get pregnant by JK and did have his baby, the baby would be much younger, but that's neither here or there. That's her nephew. But like I said, they are playing the social media game. And honestly, they're trolling all of us. Okay. So Brooke even says herself, got some stuff coming for y'all soon. Be ready. Now, Ashley from last season, you remember her, Ashley Julius Alexis. Well, even Ashley says, okay, what you see on TV is not what you get. And she says, for y'all to keep calling Brooke Kilpatrick broken ish is funny as fuck to me because I was literally on the show and I know how much motherfuckers make on there. And trust me, it's not a small amount, and she was on 2 seasons. So, with that being said, quit believing everything you see on TV, lol. And yes, I could say that the cast members get paid $2,000 per episode. That is a pretty penny, especially for someone that doesn't have a job. So then Brooke goes on and says, if they only knew, they clearly don't know how TV works. And so there's a lot of people, talking to her in the thread. And then at the end, she responds to someone. And yeah, I don't let them get to me. I know what kind of person and mother I am. I don't listen to what they have to say about their stuff from a reality show. LOL. And yes, as you guys know, that is totally true. Reality shows in general have a way of editing and twisting and manipulating to the narrative that they want. But yeah, so that's what Brooke says. So moving on, Ashley had her gender reveal. She is having a girl. Congratulations. Her and her man have reunited. She did announce that they broke up for a bit, but they have reunited, and I wish them nothing but the best. Troy hanging out with baby Troy. We're going to see on this season a lot of drama involving Troy and his baby mama and working out that whole co-parenting relationship. I am happy to see that baby Troy is spending time with dad and Zaria. Zaria took her to get her hair done and stuff. So, it's really good to see the family finally getting together and getting together for baby Troy because that's all that matters. Kiwana and Demadric are still together. They recently posted a TikTok where D is going on about his love language is food. And we watched Q make a meal for him. I've had some of you say that Q looks kind of pregnant in this video. I'm not really sure. I think it might have been the angle. I'm not sure, you guys. I'm not sure with anything anymore with these people. So one thing I am sure of is that Goofy and Juju, they just need to stop. Whatever the fuck they think they are, they think that they're like these wonderful top tier rappers. Guys, please take several seats, okay? So they did this thing called Fuel Fest, and he was advertising it to be in Salt Lake City. It wasn't in Salt Lake City, it was in a suburb of Salt Lake City. And I'm gonna play the footage for you guys, but you can literally count the number of people in the audience. Okay, so for big major rap stars like they try to portray and they think they are. Okay, I have to mute the music. I'm going to make this full screen. I'm going to get rid of myself so you guys could see this full screen. And you tell me, does that look like a crowd that turns out for a major rap star? You can count the people in the crowd. Like literally, you can count the people in the crowd. Now, Mike is not on stage at the moment. There's another act on stage, and this is just him taking video and just like panning around and showing what's happening. Yeah, he was on TikTok live. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't look like tons of people crowding around. Oh my goodness, Montana Mills is performing. I don't know, you guys. It looks like if I pause the video, I would be able to count the number of people in the audience. What is it, like 44? I don't know. And then the best part, which will be coming up in a second, is Justine back here. She's on her phone. She doesn't even look too damn interested in anything that's going on. She has her phone in one hand and she's like trying to like half-heartedly jam or something. I don't fucking know what's going on. But they have more dates, you guys, okay? Montana Mills is taking this on the road and he has more dates. So he will be appearing in Cleveland, Providence, Atlanta, Miami, Orlando, Boston, Vegas, Austin, and SPI, Texas for spring break. I really wish they were coming to New York because guys, I would take one for the team and buy tickets to go see him, but he probably couldn't get a venue in New York. My opinion. Solely my opinion. What do I know? Usually venues in New York won't, have shows that only have maybe 44 people show up. But what do I know? But listen, Mattie is way too cute. And it looks like her parents are already trying to put her to work. Okay. Mike put this up to Instagram and captioned it Maddie's first commercial.
Doing? What's that? What are you doing? Bless you.
So there you go. Mike is already trying to promote his adorable little girl. Hey, maybe he could get her some commercials. Why not? Put him on daddy's payroll. So, moving on, Leticia has a message for everybody about last week's episode. Y'all got to remember this is reality TV. I can't control what kids say when there's cameras in our face or what pieces the show decides to air. What I can say is this: Kira's been knowing the difference between bio dad and bonus dad. Keith stepped up for her years ago, and that bond is something cameras can't fake. Bonus dads are a blessing, and my baby is loved all the way around. And I know that as a fact. Keith loves that little girl so much, and she is surrounded by so much love. Now, let's get into this, Monique and Derek. We're in 2025. I feel like I'm back in 2023. Okay. So Monique posted this to the gram. My ex is literally a stalker. Been stalking me for the past 2.5 years, pulling up to my location with the police, thinking they was going to arrest me. He want me to have a mugshot so bad. Move on, bitch. Then she shows 3 calls from no caller ID, and she says, "Leave me alone," implying that it's Derek trying to call her. Okay. So then she posted this on Facebook. Okay, so this is the tea I got last night, y'all. Little man just got off papers. The minute he did, he left crunchy wig and them badass kids. I knew he was just using her for room and board. Per the source, he called the police because he wanted to get my attention. He was trolling, and it was just for content. If I would have went to jail, he would have bonded me out. Then asking me how to get back. Insane. That man needs to go to fucking hell immediately. Do you guys believe this story? Okay, because I'm having a hard time believing this, especially, I'm sorry, guys, especially when she says that Derek pulled up with the cops to her location. Apparently, she was in Cleveland. She was at a party or something, okay? And Derek found out she was in Cleveland. And according to her, to get her attention, because he left his wife, Angel, and I say wife with air quotes because I still haven't seen a marriage license between the two of them. So, according to Monique, he left his wife, Angel, as soon as he was off of parole. He's off of parole. Okay. So he left her, and now he wants to get Monique's attention. Monique just happened to be in Cleveland. Okay. She happened to be at a party or whatever. I don't fucking know. Okay. So he decides to pull up with the cops to her location. Can you explain this to me? Because um, from what I understand, say if I had a restraining order against somebody and this person was violating the restraining order, I would call the cops and tell them they were violating the restraining order. I don't think I would get in the back seat of the cop car and drive with the cops and say, look, they're violating the restraining order. I don't think it necessarily works like that. What do I know? I never had a restraining order against anybody. But to me, Monique's stories has a lot of holes in it. And it's just kind of convenient of the timing. Okay. The current season of Life After Lockup is airing. Nobody gives a shit about Monique. Everybody is talking about Brooke and Courtney and Saria and Troy and Leticia. Nobody is talking about Monique. Nobody could give two flying fucks about her. So, in order to claw her way back into relevancy, first, she tried to accuse Leticia of stealing her shoes. Now, I never said Leticia's an angel. I'm never going to say she's an angel. We all know what's up with Leticia, okay? But one thing that I don't think Leticia did was steal Monique's shoes. Like, let's be serious, you guys, okay? Now, secondly, Speaking of the whole Leticia and Monique stealing shoes, well, let me get into that. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I feel like that once that kind of failed, people were talking about it a day or two, but that really didn't get her out there the way that she wanted. All she has to do is bring up Derek. Derek is stalking me. Derek is doing this. Derek is doing that. And she gets the attention that she wants. She was picked up, the story was picked up by major blogs. On site, who has over 1 million followers, picked up the story and they covered it. And people were making fun of Monique in the comments, but she doesn't care. As long as people are talking about her, in my opinion, she's happy as a pig in shit. No pun intended. Okay, but she is just fucking happy. Now, speaking of the whole Leticia stole my shoes situation, okay, I just find it highly amusing that she blocked me a long time ago, maybe the second week of her season, okay, but she still sees my post. Bitch, stay off my page. You blocked me a long time ago. Okay? Who cares what Leticia is saying on my page? It's my page that you blocked. So stay the fuck off my page. Just saying. So now, Monique posted this yesterday. Apparently, Derek is hiding in the bushes or something and taking pictures of her and sending it to her from unknown numbers. Monique, I'm sorry. I feel like in my gut, okay, and this is my gut, I could be wrong. You are doing this for attention, okay? Derek couldn't give two fucks about you. I mean, Crunchy Wig Angel is now posting to her stories the way this man loves me and all this other good stuff. I think that she's not even a thought in their minds, but Monique just needs to be talked about. And I guess she got her wish. Okay, she got her wish. The blogs are talking about her. And yeah, so Monique, stay the fuck off my page. Just saying. Okay? You blocked me a long time ago. So why do you care about the comments on my page? There are tons of other blogs that are talking about you. Go check out their comments. Okay? Just saying. So, moving on. I had a chance to sit down and catch up with Amber and Queen. And Amber provided me with a health update and a legal update about that fucking DUI that she picked up in April. So here is Amber. How are you doing now?
Well, I'm 40. I
Mhm.
can breathe.
Yes.
I'm
Lord.
walking.
Mhm.
And just so everybody knows, that DUI just got dismissed.
I
Thank
was
you.
just about to ask you, and what is the status of your legal stuff?
Yes. So my DUI, so they gave me like almost $6,000 worth of tickets. They dropped everything, no DUI, no nothing. They gave me a reckless driving for crossing the center line on a road that doesn't even have a center line, but that's okay. I will take that. You know what I mean? I'll take
But
that.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll take that. That's fine. Sign off. Where do I sign?
I kept telling her they weren't gonna do nothing.
So that is the good news. Amber is doing much better health wise. Her legal situation has been resolved. If you haven't checked out the full interview with Amber and Queen, please do. Mikey, on the other hand, he's fucked. I sat down with him this week as well to talk about the whole DV arrest last weekend, what's going on. And he went to go check in with his parole officer in Kentucky, and she threw him in jail for a parole violation. Please check out my interview with him if you haven't already. Let me just share this little clip. But yeah, Mikey is a mess.
And she starts fucking screaming to her niece who's on the couch. I grabbed my basket of clothes that she peed on and I went out to my truck. But as I'm walking through the living room, I told her, she come out and she's like, "Yeah, you hit me," and like pointing her face. And I said, "I got it on camera, Chelsea. I got it on camera." And I walked out to my truck. I popped my driver's side door open and I set the basket of clothes in the passenger seat. And I go back in to get my this bag right here. I
Right.
keep my wallet in this. It had $810 cash in it. Well, I walk back in it and I can't find it. It's nowhere.
So there you go. That is part of what happened that night. Hot mess. Mikey just needs to stay far away from Chelsea, like I've been telling him until I'm blue in the face. And now he is sitting in the Taylor County Detention Center in Kentucky with a lot of time to think. Here is Taylor with her beautiful girls. First day of school. Her oldest daughter is her spitting image. Here is baby Charlie with her parents. Here is Savannah enjoying a Harry Potter type exhibit. And here is Kayla from the Crazy Kayla Kevin days. And before I let you guys go, I think that we should all take up a collection and bail this chick out, whoever she is. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit the like button. Share my video with a friend or 10. Please consider joining my membership and check out my merchandise. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. See you next time.